All right, guys. So just got done mowing. Spine all the way from top to bottom is feeling a lot more like straightened out and erect. And as soon as I noticed that, the thought of water rushed over me. So that's the healing power of the river, guys. I mean, we're doing all these other things too, but if you got enough things in line and on point, for your health and doing enough positives, even though you might have a couple other, things that ain't running too hot, even if they are physical, if you're doing other things and enough of them and getting enough things aligned and you believe in yourself enough and you're putting that power in it, guys, I'm telling you, this shit can be quick. It's going to be interesting. I know, I did not really do anything the past 3 days. So I mowed this too. That's all I did before I came here. I stopped at my customers. I was able to drop off invoice, pick up a check. And I installed installed something for it real quick. Took me a couple minutes. So what are we dealing with today? So the things that are making it, like I said, so while I'm mowing, I'm feeling a lot of strength. I got a lot of pain still up in my neck, but I'm feeling like overall, like the whole spinal system back there just feels like stronger. Really cool feeling. Lots of nausea today. So that was making itself present, was the nausea, neck pain, pressure on the head. I had to fight through the heat. Took a couple breaks, throughout, probably about 4 breaks throughout, get water. Usually, and the reason I say that is because usually I'll just knock all this, something like this is no problem. I'll knock this out one go real quick. But yeah, not right now. That's where I'm at. So about 4 breaks, 5-10 minute breaks. Just enough to not feel like I'm going to pass out, or, dizzy enough or nauseous enough or heat stroked enough, and then get right back to it. You know what I mean? This is looking a lot better. So just, this kind of shit here, guys, it'll keep on getting raked over and over and mowed over and over and over. And then it'll just, by the time fall time comes, this area here will be so clean up, you won't even recognize it anymore. But yeah, when it gets this bad and you have dirt or you have trash that's buried, probably feet under the ground, probably a foot under the ground in places over here. It just takes time of tending it. Sort of like our bodies, guys, I mean, I could come in here and just mow over and just, and say, okay, that's good. But, it needs to be tended to. It needs like focused, it doesn't need just a quick mowing. It's got to get raked over and over. It's got to, before it even starts growing back, it needs to be cut again, because it needs to know that it can't come back, and it will. It'll that energy. You're changing the energy. Anybody who's done a farm or anything or worked the ground knows what I'm talking about. That's all we're doing. We're just changing energies, changing perspectives. Because that's how we heal. You can't heal with the same programs that you've always had. It's not going to work, guys. You'll get so far, and then you give up, and then you go back. Before you know it, you're back in the same fucking program again. So this is intensive deep healing. Hitting all the points, hitting everything. And this is where we're doing it. You know? Very grateful, guys. I'm blessed. Like I said, I'm not complaining. Please don't think I'm bitching and griping and complaining. I'm not. Guys, I am very blessed. Before this accident, my fucking life was beautiful, guys. I was firing on all cylinders, but I was still, I was still dealing with this neck problem, or this what is it called? Cervical instability problem. But yeah, I was healing. I was healing, but I didn't know exactly what to heal. So that was still an issue, and I think that's why this got so bad, because I got lazy on my healing. I got lazy on my research and following my spirit. My spirit told me to make these fucking videos. Guys, and I fought. I mean, it was trying to get me to make these videos so hard. And I fought, because guys, I didn't even have a fucking cell phone. I had a cell phone. I had like pagers and shit. I had one of those old flip phones, I don't even think I had a smartphone until like maybe a year, maybe 2 years at the most before my TBI. And I'm sure, carrying that smartphone around at that time with all those frequencies and not knowing, that probably didn't help me at all. Sorry, I got a horsefly that just, he wants me dead. He wants me alive, actually. He wants me alive, and he wants to feed on me for as long as possible. Does that sound familiar? Does that sound like every organization and government and religion that you've ever heard of? They want to keep you alive as long as possible. Get everything out of you. But yeah, guys, that's where we're headed. We're taking our freedom back. We're taking our freedom of thought. We're not living in fear anymore. We're being honest with ourselves. We're addressing all these issues. We're not hiding anything anymore. We're calling a spade a spade. We're not going to let anybody take advantage of us or take our energy, whether they're doing it on purpose or not. Guys, we have to make sure we're right, or we are not helping the situation. And the only way we're going to get right is to be honest with ourselves and to heal ourselves. We got to do that first. Otherwise, all you are is virtue signaling. You're a self-righteous, virtue signaling, hypocritical asshole, and you need to stop. If you aren't fixing yourself, you need to stop. Does that mean we don't have lessons? Of course, guys, we all have lessons, I'm speaking my lesson. If you don't want to hear it, turn it off. That's fine. Don't listen. Maybe it's not time for you. Maybe you're not ready. I'm not trying to piss anybody off. I'm trying to make, people aware that you're not the only one that is feeling like this, Yes, guys, you are strong. Yes, guys, you are right. Yes, guys, your doctor does not give a fuck about you. Yes, guys, your government does not give a fuck about you. Yes, guys, none of this shit is going to get better. None of it until you fucking start taking care of yourself and your family and those around you in direct contact, your neighbors, your community. That's it. Nothing else matters, guys. Everything else is bullshit. And as long as you keep focusing on the world outside of there, nothing's going to change. It's going to get worse. I mean, these motherfuckers, they want to go from, they got one man in charge of 350 million right now. Look how fucked up this shit is. How ridiculous that is. And now they, and then they want to put everybody, 5 billion people under one control. I mean, this is nuts, guys. You better start thinking for yourself. The only way they can get away with that is if you allow them. Oh my goodness. That's like some Austin Powers shit right there, but that's the kind of shit they're planning. That's fucking crazy. Damn. Wake up, guys. Wake up. Take your lives back. Quit having excuses. Quit having excuses. Quit covering up symptoms. Address things. Confront things. If you have an abuser who is constantly around you, abusing you still, or even if they're not abusing you, you got to call that shit out, guys. You can't, because an abuser that'll abuse you will abuse somebody else too. So you can't just keep that shit into yourself, because by doing that, you're complicit in hurting other people. So you have to call out abuse. Have to. Period. Got to. Quit defending organizations, institutions, and people that you don't even know personally, that couldn't give a fuck about you from Tom, Dick, or Harry. The only people that care about you, first of all, is yourself. And then family, close friends, and your community and neighbors. That's the only difference you guys are going to make. That's how we do it, guys. All right? Stay strong. Oh, I'm also going to keep... Man, so one of those times I had to turn that damn mower off. I went and pulled that fucking string, man. And damn, if I didn't fucking pull something right in my fucking neck. So we'll see how that does too. But I'm about to head out of here. Get everything put away. I'm going to head out of here for the day. I'm going to go down to the river. And yeah, and get some more healing. And this is awesome. Keep you guys updated on my back. But yeah, it felt really strong today. Overall, we'll see.